All right. Shalom, shalom. Shalom, shalom. Brother Good Dog about Yahweh with service of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, a branch out here in Wisconsin. First, I'm going to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Ruach, Kodash. All praise to Heavenly Father, who the world ignorantly calls God. In the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of Great Millstones to well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful let. Shalom, shalom. So it's going to be a real quick header, Lord willing. And I was reading First Maccabees, and I just wanted to bring out some that should put you brothers and sisters spirit on fire for the Lord, man. You know, because during the time of the Maccabean Wars, right, during the time of if I'm not mistaken, it was around the time when we was, I think it was the Feast of Dedications, if I'm not mistaken. But it was during the time for, if I'm not mistaken, it was Antiochus Epiphanes, if I'm not mistaken, it was during around his time. Let me just make sure. I just want to give a quick brush up. So it would have been around time, probably 167 BC, 160 BC. The Jews arose up with Mattathias, right? I'm saying those that wanted to fight for the Lord, they rose up. You know what I'm saying? Those that was real zealous and wanted to keep the covenant and keep the law, statute, commandments, man, not follow after the way of the heathen. They rose up with the Mattathias, right? So I want to get that we should be walking in the spirit like the Maccabean brothers, right? Like the Maccabean Israelites, man. We should be walking in the spirit like that, having that fiery spirit, calling to remembrance the acts that our fathers did in holiness, right? So I'm just gonna bring out some precepts. It's gonna be a real quick hitter, Lord willing. And I wanted to get, hey man, we should have that fiery spirit and that faith like Abraham, like Noah, right? Like the three holy children, like Abraham, right? We should be having that type of spirit on this side because we gonna need Yahweh Shai to give us that spirit to endure. We gonna need Yahweh Shai to be with us during this time that's coming, man. During this time where the Lord gonna let this madman, this cave rat, run amok, right? So I wanted to let's start at this First Maccabees chapter 2, and let's start at on verse 50. Now therefore, my sons, to us Israelite men, be ye zealous for the law. For what? For the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. All right, so we're supposed to be giving our lives for Yahweh Shai's sake. We're supposed to be putting up our lives toward salvation, putting up our lives for the elect's sake, putting up our soul and our body and our time and everything we have on this side for the sake of the elect, for the sake that we get salvation, for the sake that we are part of the elect number, for the sake that the Lord see us as a non-blemished vessel, right? Let me keep going. And give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time, right? Acts of like Moses, Noah, Elijah, right? And keep going on and on. So shall ye receive great honor in an everlasting name. And that great honor in the everlasting name is being immortal, being part of the Lord's elect, Lord willing, man. Right on this side for us, man. Verse 52, was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness? Yeah, was not Abraham tempted, faithful in temptation, right? So he had doubts that was You know what I'm saying? Wondering why he was going to have to sacrifice his son, etc., etc. But he still went through and did it because the Lord asked him to. And in the end result, that he didn't have to sacrifice his son. The Lord just put him through a test, right? So did not Abraham pass that test of faith, right? Verse 53, Joseph in the time of his distress kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. And did not Joseph keep the commandment to be brought up from his Lord's statutes after his brothers sent him into slavery, right? For him being the favorite son by their father, right? Did not Joseph stay faithful to the Lord during all that? So we should be walking in the same spirit, man. Verse 54, Phinehas, our father, and being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. So did not Phinehas, our father, and being zealous and fervent, or what's that? Fervent in the truth, fervent in the spirit, fervent for the Lord, right? Standing 10 toes for the Lord, right? And did he not receive an everlasting priesthood, like everlasting crown of priesthood? Hey, we gonna receive the same if the Lord protect us and cover us, and we're part of the elect number, man. And that's why it says if you read if I'm not mistaken, I think it's first Esdras or second Esdras, I think it's first Esdras chapter 2. It says, who are they that that is getting crowned by the man that is in higher stature than them? And it's talking about us men, us elect men, that's getting that everlasting priesthood, that's getting them everlasting crowns for being 10 toes for the Lord. So we should be fiery and fervent in our spirit for the Lord, man. Because, hey, we got to call to remembrance the acts that our forefathers did for the Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. We got to call to remembrance how strong their faith was. Because on this side, man, a lot of our people don't have faith like our forefathers did, man, right? This is verse 55. Yahushua, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel. Did not Yahushua, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel? Did he not become a judge for being faithful, being fervent, right? Doing what the Lord asked of him, doing the will of Yahweh, right? So we have to do the will of Yahweh, right? By Hashem, Yahushua on this side, man, so that we can receive crowns of immortality, so that we can receive that crown of life, right? If you can read that in James 1 and 12, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because we're going to be tried. Our faith is getting ready to be tried. We have to be strong. We have to be strong in this thing, man. All right, let me keep going. Verse 56. Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land. And for bearing witness to the congregation, to the Israelites, for better words, the truth, man. Right? Standing fervent in the truth, man. Like, cause you got a lot of Jake that's going to go around their pernicious ways and avoid the truth and avoid sound doctrine to fit their own belly. But the real men of the Lord are going to be standing 10 toes for Israel, man. The real men of the Lord are going to be telling the 100% truth according to what the word of the Lord said, man. Right? And because we want a crown, man. We want immortality, man. We want things that we ain't got on this side, man. Right? But first and foremost, we want the elect to be saved, man. Verse 57, David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. And that's right. You know what I'm saying? David being merciful, right, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom, being faithful and having that mercy to his people, right? Showing that that's how the Lord deal with us, man. Showing the mercy of the Lord to us, man, when David was on the scene, man. So he got, through his faith in the Lord as well, he got a throne, an everlasting kingdom to come, right? Verse 58, Elijah, for being zealous and fervent for the law. So Elijah, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven. So he got a chariot. He got adopted into a chariot like Yahweh, man, right? For being what? For being steadfast in the faith, for being strong in the faith, for standing 10 toes for the Lord, right? Let me keep going. Ananias, Azarias, and Masael, by believing, were saved out of the flame. So that's Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? And they was delivered out of a burning furnace, man. You know, the Lord covered them in a burning furnace because they was what? Fervent in the faith, strong in the faith, faithful to the Lord, man. And they didn't waver, man. right? Because they knew and they believed to the 100th power that the Lord would protect them and the Lord would guide them to righteousness, right? So we got to have this same spirit, man. We got to have this same spirit. If we don't, we're done, man. Right? With the seed of a mustard seed, man. Because a mustard seed turned into a big, big tree, man. Right? So just think about that. Verse 60. Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of lions. Even Daniel was in the lions den, man. The Lord was with him in the lions den. A bunch of hungry, starving lions didn't touch Daniel because the Lord was with him. Now imagine somebody else is not in truth, like a 2/3 getting thrown in that lion's den with Daniel, man. Them lions would have torn him to pieces, man. Right? But it showed the faith of Daniel that he was prepared to do any and everything for the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Right? And thus consider ye throughout all ages that none that put their trust in him shall be overcome. So that's the point. None of us that put our trust in the Lord shall be overcome, man. We have to believe. We have to imply that belief, man. We have to walk in that belief, man. We have to show forth that belief, man. Show forth our faith. Show forth our fieriness for the Lord, right? Right? That's why I always say go plus ultra for the Lord, man. So kind, and that's what I wanted to get, man. That we coming into this time, man, where us brothers and sisters in the Zaquam need to be uplifted with exhortations and videos, with videos to get you going throughout the day, to push harder for the Lord, push a little bit further for the Lord. You can never go far enough for the Lord, because His mercy far exceeded, man. Right? So now's the time to show forth the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, that y'all want deliverance, that we want deliverance, that we want crown if we're men of the Lord, that we want salvation, man, that we want this place to be destroyed, and that we want the elect to be sealed, and that we want to get up out of this place. Now's the time to show it. Now's the time to turn up for the Lord, man. Don't wait, because there is no tomorrow to do this, man. Do it now, man. Right? So with that, I wanted to say, call Halayim love. Alahan Nawa, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ha, Ruch, Kodash. Hey, this is your brother Gadog by Yahweh, though. We serve to Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, branch out here in Wisconsin. Double honors to the elder apostle, elder bishops of Great Millstone Street. Well, peace and blessings to hopeful let. Shalom, shalom. Wa Baba Ball. Shalom, Israel.